Hi guys, welcome. How dare- Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Doris Ejay Kani,
And I'm Kanye Victor.
and it's been a while since we had this sit-down talk video, and that's because a lot has been happening. It's like I always say, a lot has been happening in all our videos, but we've not had time to sit down and vlog like this, and we decided to make one today. That's because we're almost 2 years in marriage, right? Come here and talk about how marriage has been for us. So we are trying. It won't be too much TMI. That's too much information, but we'll try as much as possible to give some details or some, what they call it, touch around on how marriage has been for us. Yes, marriage is lovely, it's fun, but it's not a bed of roses. Okay, so for we are going to be 2 years in August. September. Okay, sorry. I was thinking September. My mom was saying more about things because we are here to give you real information, real life gist, how it happens. For me, there were a lot of things I was not expecting in marriage that I got to see, and I was like, "Is this how this thing is? Like, who does that?" But one thing I am coming to terms with is we grew up in from different homes, different background. I don't expect this person to be exact, especially the fact that it's a, I don't want to say because it's a man, it's a male. The way a lady is trained is different from the way a man is trained. So, so you don't expect them to be. I think for I'm not a perfectionist, right? I'm not, yes, but I just feel like there's some certain things, but that has been part of the points that that I didn't really expect in marriage. I didn't expect that I would see some things that I did not see in relationship. I thought maybe relationship. I know I used to hear that, but I felt like I had asked the necessary questions. I have seen what I needed to see. But men, marriage, tear my eyes. I see things. Then aside that, one of the low points for me is that I hate the misunderstanding. Like it or not, it may look like everything is smooth, but there are things that we have. You're nodding. When I say you should talk, you did not talk.
I'm not nodding now. I'm just getting comfortable now.
Oh, you're getting comfortable.
I'm
okay, so I like the fact that you're getting comfortable. So the misunderstanding, and most times it's very little things that are not supposed to cause stir up serious beef, but like when we were dating, there was no time when we had like misunderstanding. Was there any time when a misunderstanding stayed beyond a day or 2 days?
I think so.
Yeah, but in marriage, it has not been like I thought. I think we've had like 2-3 days, not the maximum 3 days,
Maybe 2 days.
2 days, and those 2 days, it's like it's a very small thing that can make us settle. And I know your mind is going to, it's not that thing. No, that's not the type of thing. And on and on that part, let me talk about that part. That thing people are thinking. I know a lot of people think that all married people do is that thing, that thing, that thing. It doesn't happen every day. And young man had to come to terms with it in his 18, Abby.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, whichever way. But that aside. But it's just a little conversation. I'm somebody that overthinks things, and I think maybe I'm not supposed to do that, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to work on it because I keep thinking, like the moment something happens, I keep playing in my head, like, why did this person do this? Why did this have to happen like this? It's like, and sometimes I may say things like, if you knew you did not do, why did you marry me? The lowest and lowest of. And one thing about me is that I hate arguments. I hate misunderstanding. It ruins me. It ruins my mood. The only thing you will be glad I'm angry or I'm in a bad mood is the fact that I'm going to be cleaning everywhere, like sparkling clean. I'm going to be arranging everything. But it's going to affect my productivity when it comes to cleaning. No, it won't affect that. But mental productivity, being creative, or being able to handle tasks, whether work or school related, I'm just going to be down. And I am, in my head, I'm like angry at this person, but I can't help the fact that I still love this person. That's why it's easy for us to settle. But he's an annoying person, very annoying, very, very annoying. So that's for the lows for me. Then for the highs of it, I say the high has been the supportiveness, and then the fact that we plan towards the future. We understand things, and it's not anybody from outside that is deciding for us what we do and how we run our home. It's more of what we want to do. And in that what we want to do, we used to argue about it. Don't think it's what we want to do that just goes smooth. He has sometimes when his ideas are different from my own. And he believes that every time I want it to go my own way, until I point out several things that has gone his own way before he says, okay, sometimes it goes. So are you ready to talk now? Nothing has come to your mind to talk about. Sure. So it's that you want to be mute throughout.
So when you were talking, I was just remembering
All the
those
things I
ones.
was talking about.
Yes.
See, then remember your own so that you can talk about it.
You used to forget stuff in places now sometimes.
Yes,
And
that
a lot
is
of
what I
times,
want you to
me, I
talk
won't
about.
even point it out, I'll just speak through.
Mm-hmm.
But you must point out, come. Where is that where you took this from? Come. Is that where you took this from?
But is that the way I see
You'll
it
be
every
like,
time?
Boo, come.
Always.
See this thing. Is this where you took it from?
Always. No, it's only some
You did,
specific things.
but you did a
Yeah.
lot of
No, those
times,
specific
not always.
things is because I explained that to you that most times it's like I just finish arranging. You see the way I walk. Like when it comes to cleaning, it's like I'm up and down. And then the moment that I'm doing it,
Let
I
me
will come back
point
and
one.
say, okay, finish. Go ahead.
At the leather kitchen. Is that where we used to keep leather? I don't know where we used to keep leather.
Okay,
You've
wait,
never
you-
shown me.
okay.
You've never shown me where we keep leather.
I'm
Is
not
that
an
where we
arrangement
keep
freak.
leather?
Let's start with that. I'm not an arrangement freak. I just like that's not what they call it. Whatever you guys know, please drop in the comment section. I'm not an arrangement freak or arranged freak, that thing. But I like things being where they're supposed to be. Is it that I don't keep things where they're not supposed to be? I don't. Is it that I don't? You said I don't know how to speak English. I correct it.
Did I see it now?
Is it that I always keep
Do
things where
do.
they're supposed to be? No. But I just like places being in order. And when I don't do it, and he does it, whoever does it actually. But I just feel like you should know where something are. Like one time he took honey from one side of the cabinet. I wanted to, okay. But I just like things being in order. And it's not just about, and it's not every time I vlog, but I just, the time I was saying that things being in order, where was it? Was I on camera? No, it's just, I just like it being okay.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, then part of the highs or part of the struggle has been we had plans, or he had plans. There are things he said he was going to do before marriage. And my problem is he's not doing them. And when I complain about it, you're shaking your head. When I complain about it, you didn't even give me any response. But when I thought about it, I just saw that it was something that is. He used to be like, I'm telling you guys now so that you prepare your mind. When you make all those promises, say, when we get married, we're going to be doing like this, we're going to be doing like that. You cannot fulfill all of them. And as you get into marriage, you find out that you're making new plans, meanwhile you've not finished the ones that you said you were going to do. I hope I'm not acting weird on this camera set. Okay, so one of the things he said we were going to be doing is once in a while we'll go to Jabi Park or these parks and the rest, and then we hang out. And I was like, yes, it's true. We must not necessarily buy stuff that's increasing the budget for the month. We could just cook, pack stuff, and just go and clear our head, because our kind of jobs is a mental kind of job. Even the new job to the same thing, but whichever way. Now where we stay, if you want to get to these points I said, Jabi or whichever park that is in town, you have to consider the hold up, and the hold up is bad. The traffic is really bad. You'll be there for like a long, it's like 32. There are some days as bad as an hour, right, between Ado and or worse. So imagine, I was just a friend. I said, when you are all happy and you're like, you packed food and you're going, and then with the hold up, you sweated, you're tired and famished, you're not angry at your partner. You will now go, when you get to the Jabi, now be looking at each other like tired. It just didn't make sense. So I think I understand that part that okay, it's not feasible for that. And then I've been trying my best to look around for places that are within this place that have parks. Remember that other place we saw? The place where we used to get smoked fish from, that catfish. It had green area, but they used to go there to drink alcohol, and it's not somewhere where you can go with your mat and sit and just be looking at you as if something is loose from your head. Then the other side that was close to where we're staying before, very fine, nice green area, right? But
Bad boys.
there are a lot of bad boys, so they don't follow us to our house. So that's part of the plans we had that we couldn't.
But there was snake farm.
There was snake farm. Yeah, we went to snake farm. I think we have that on our channel.
And
But-
then when I said cinema, you said no.
Cinema, I don't understand the idea behind cinema. Although we went twice, right? When we were dating.
Then we went to Silver
Twice.
Bed
And-
once.
Mhm.
Then, just that one now.
Just that one. That was for
Then-
Wakanda also. Endgame.
Black Panther.
Black Panther. Okay, yeah.
And it came out.
And okay, it was okay. It was nice. I think maybe. So I just felt like there's really nothing to it. I like visiting places. I like traveling. I like going to new places. That kind of thing. But that I'll go and I'll just sit down and watch a movie. Yeah, I like the fact that I think when we went for that Black Panther, we had to sit down and eat. No, we took at that expensive place.
Drinks.
Yeah, okay.
We sat down, waited till
Yeah.
the movie was showing.
Was
Then
showing.
we went back. to
Yeah,
the
okay.
cinema.
There's nothing wrong with going to the cinema. It's also nice, but it's not just my thing.
I'll go to
I
the
like
cinema
that-
alone.
Let's see how you enjoy it. Hey, you're
Sorry,
spoiling our
sorry.
our- Let's see how you enjoy it now. You go without eating popcorn like someone there
I'll
is.
buy 4 packs of popcorn.
It even looks sadder with you and 4 popcorn.
I'll buy syrup.
It doesn't change anything. But we're making plans for other things. The reason why we have to make plans and follow it is that we're getting to a point where a kid will soon be in the picture, and it will be very terrible to just be all busy and not be able to make that child feel loved or have fun experiences. I said like most of it. Okay, any other thing you want to talk about? Lows. What is your most complex thing about me?
Okay. Arguments, but like I'll just explain to you something. Like you complain about something, I'll explain to you. This is it. This is it. This is it. You still complain about it again. I'll still explain to you. This is it. This is it. This is it. You complain again. But this is it. This is it. This is it.
Now
I
that's the point where I
don't
say
understand.
you don't understand.
Why?
Okay, and that's the point where I say I overthink things. I'm someone that takes apology as something very serious, and I feel like I think when we're making a video, I might link it here where I said one of the reasons why I didn't want to accept him when he was asking me out was that any little thing he will apologize, and I felt like this is too good to be true. This person is apologizing. Now in marriage, I got to find out that the apology is from here. It's not from here.
No,
Wait,
but
now I allowed you to finish. Let me
sorry.
finish. And apologies that are from here is just like you're telling me to shut up. Sometimes you'll be like, oh yeah, sorry. And I hate when you're having a small misunderstanding and then you call me madam. You're looking away twice.
It's only 2 times.
I'm saying you are doing and he'll be like, madam. I'm like, okay. So I don't like where I'm saying this is it, this is how you hurt me, and you're like, sorry. That's like, shut up. Which I feel is not a nice way to resolve issue with your partner. And the reason why I say he explains, and then I go back and I still talk about the same thing. Like, I tell him this over and over again. I said, if now you say sorry and you've explained that this is it, and you don't do it again, there's no a repeat. That is better now. And when when you say sorry and then that thing still repeats itself again, it's something I've talked about. It's like you just say the sorry for me to keep quiet.
We are deviating from what I just said.
Which one are you
What
talking
I
about?
said is, okay, you just complain that I did something, I did this. I'll explain to you. I did this because this. I'm not even saying the sorry
Okay, give
thing
me.
yet.
Okay.
I did this because this. You still talk about it. You did this. You did it. I did this because this. It will not get to a point where I might raise my voice, and then talk.
Okay, give me a
The
scenario.
last word.
Is a wrong thing you're doing. Sorry. And the reason is, are you seeing he's getting angry with me? I'm cleaning his baby. He's looking at me like, what the hell?
You want to stab my nose.
Are you seeing? I'm doing something out of love, and he's seeing what we have to go through in mind. Okay, so.
Yeah. I would
Wait,
just
you
say,
you did it
I'm sorry,
because-
but this was, I still explain the reason I did it.
Yeah, but now you saying the reason you did it, does it justify the fact that what you did hurts me? Yeah, that's the point we're coming from. I hope my mic is still talking.
And if I only say I'm sorry, you now tell me it's not from your heart.
Yeah, because you used to tell me sorry to shut up.
It's confusing a lot of
No,
times.
wait, no, stop, please.
Okay.
We will stop. But honestly, you know that all the times you say sorry, are they genuine? Let's just start from there. Be sincere with yourself. Did you hear the way he answered?
Almost stop.
He's changing what he's saying now. But basically, that is how marriage has been. And then by the time we settle and by the time we...
Sometimes we just start laughing.
Because the issue that we are having is stupid
in the heat
nonsense.
of the hottest part of the argument, you just burst out and start laughing.
And then sometimes
And
it's like...
that's the end of the argument.
Yes, and then excuse me, and then sometimes it's like I'm so pained, I'm so so it's like he has explained it, but somewhere in my head it's not just making sense. So when he comes to bed and he lays down, I want to accept his sorry and I want to make it work. So I just use my leg and I push him off the bed, and then that is it. So it's the main thing is the fact that you find ways to fix every misunderstanding and you try to work things out. So you're not looking at the camera. I don't know who you're looking at.
I'm not a camera person.
Yeah, no, but you try to. It's
try.
distracting.
I don't know.
Women's intuition are most times right. One thing I've noticed is that sometimes I say, let's do this thing like this, or let's try this, and he's like, no. Like he just says it in a way that it hurts me. And then like a few months later, he now say, hey, let's do this. And this is something I told him. And sometimes I feel like, I've told you this thing. I'm like, when I say it, you don't believe it. But when somebody outside says it, when a friend confirms what I've said, then you're like, let's do this. It's annoying, guys. It's annoying. And I keep saying this thing. I will not suggest something that will hurt us. And I'm not only suggesting things that will favor me. It will favor us both. So through it all, I think we've been doing well, and it's been high, it's been low, it's been tough, it's been smooth, it's been fun all the way. Did I just say it's been high and low and I'm saying it's been fun all the way? Sometimes when we think about some of our arguments, it's funny because it doesn't make any sense. And it's just been cool. And one thing that has helped us is the fact that it doesn't go past us, Abby. Third party family inside it. It's something